lovelies, welcome back to yet another pick a card reading here on the channel. If you are new, hi, hello, my name is ADIE and I will be your tarot reader today. What's up, you guys? I am so excited to be back with a short hiatus. Your girl is back. She's been working real hard, okay? Like I promised you, a girl is gonna feed you, okay? I properly feed mine over here. So a girl has been working. Best believe you guys will get videos every week, multiple drops, okay? So stay tuned. But I wanted to say hi. How are you guys doing? This bunch is gonna be for the next 6 months. So you know how I do my intros. Hi guys, hi and bye. This is the only intro that you guys are getting, but let me know. What are you guys up to? We're going into 2025. You might be watching this while it's 2005 already. What are you guys up to? What are you planning? What are your goals for this year and the year to come? Let me know down below in the comments. But I just wanted to say hi, what's up? I love you guys. Now, before we get into our juicy reading, you know I got to update you guys with the magic that is happening on the Etsy, so let's get into it. And before I start gabbing, okay, I really want to let you guys know how much I love you and how much I am grateful for you guys. You guys send me love on the daily, okay? And you guys are always letting me know that I empower you. And I even had somebody say that I saved them. And I really want to take some time out and let you guys know that I love you guys. I'm so grateful. And you guys have empowered me so much. You guys have saved me. If I would gab at the mouth, like I usually always do, you know I could talk, and I would tell you guys my testimony, you guys would be a big part of that, okay? You guys have saved me, and you guys continue to empower me every day. I love you guys. I am so grateful. Also, before we get into what's going on the Etsy, I do want to let you guys know we are going live every week. It will be Thursday, okay? Thursday night, Thursday, whatever, I don't know what time, but Thursday will be the day that we will be going live. And also, we will be doing a monthly candle. We're getting back into our candle magic, okay? So stay tuned, stay updated, push the little bell thing, subscribe, okay? Push the bell so that you guys can be notified with all the stuff that'll be dropping this. You know, there'll be a lot of videos dropping each week, so push that bell. Okay, now let's get into the Etsy and let me tell you about the new services that I have over there. All right, you guys, so I just dropped 6 spells on the Etsy. These are spells that I have created and that are very powerful. I've used them in my own practice. I wanted to really gift you guys some magic this year. I was thinking about what I said to you guys in March about really showing up and getting into our divine energy, and I wanted to really set you guys up for 2025. So I just dropped 6 spells that you can download right now. They're on the Etsy. These are for the people that are really wanting to change their life and work with their divine magic. Now, how this will work is that when you download, when you purchase, you will get a PDF that will come with instructions. Now, these are level 1 spells. I wanted it to be really beginner friendly so that people that are not familiar with working with their divine energy and getting into, like, you know, working their magic, I wanted it to be easy. So they're not packed with ingredients and tools and a bunch of steps, okay? They're very easy to follow, and I really wanted to set you guys up for 2025. So how this will work is when you purchase, you will download the instructions that will give you an ingredient list, tools, step by step, and also a video of me showing you how to do each spell. Now, I really had you guys in mind, my audience, and what I felt that can really help you guys this year. So, you know, I had to put in a leave me alone spell, okay? The truth spell is interesting and fun, okay? And that transmutation, taking one thing and changing it into something that you actually can benefit from, that will give you happiness, Okay, so this is like for the people that have went through things and want to transform that pain into abundance, into money, into beauty, into material objects. Okay, this is what this transmutation spell does. I have a return to sender ritual as well as a protection ritual. Now, the leave me alone, return to sender, and the protection ritual is literally really all you really need for protection. Okay. And you know, I had to give you guys a beauty spell. I am a beauty witch. I work with beauty magic, glamour magic, and a little bit of sex magic, actually a lot, but you know, let me know if you guys want some sex magic spells. I will definitely put my favorite ones out here, but these are the ones that I thought that we could start off with. Now, if you're still curious on like, ADIE, what is a beauty spell? What is a, you know, leave me alone? And the leave me alone spell, very powerful and very interesting. Okay, very interesting how things unfold. But if you're still curious to what results are achieved through these spells, go to the Etsy, click on the listing that sparks interest or curiosity, and there'll be a video explaining more in detail to what the spell will help you achieve. Okay, now I'm excited about those, but I'm also really excited to do one-on-one work with people. Again, I have opened up my bookings to do spell work, energy work, one-on-one sessions. So these are the people that are wanting to really shift things within their life and that are serious with working with me as a practitioner. So I will be doing the spell, the ritual, the working, but how I work with my clients always is that there is always homework. There is homework before I do the workings, and there will be homework afterwards, because I'm trying to open you up so that you can receive this energy that we are both generating together. Okay, but this is me also helping you achieve your goal, your dream, your manifestation. Okay, so how this will work is when you book, we will discuss your intentions, your manifestation that you are wanting to achieve, and then I will give you a date and time. I will go into my realm and create something for you, okay? Very personal and intimate. And I will tell you when I will do the workings. And I will, before do the workings, I want you to complete your homework, okay? Your homework. And then I will do the working. You will receive your PDF that will give you documentation and homework, okay? So these are my expertise. I am offering love energy work. So if you're trying to promote more love in a relationship, trying to attract your lover, bring in love, bring in a lover. I have beauty energy work. If you're wanting to enhance your beauty, become more beautiful inside and out. Okay, now the beauty energy work is manipulating physical matter. I'm serious. Okay. Glamour magic as well. Now, glamour is very different than beauty magic. A lot of people get confused about it, you know, because glamour, you can use that in beauty, and you can use beauty within glamour, but they are two separate different things. Glamour is really cloaking yourself in an energy, cloaking yourself or a situation or a person in an energy to achieve something, to manifest something. So it's really depending on how you want, what type of energy you want to get into, you know, what you want to work with. But I couldn't not give you a manifestation energy too. So energy, you know, the manifestation spell work is for literally anything that you are trying to manifest within your life, physical or non-physical. I also have a cord cutting service. So these are the people that are really trying to detach from a certain energy, whether that be a situation or a person. Okay. I also have an aura cleanse. Now the manifestation spell work, cord cutting, and aura cleanse, I wanted to offer those for people that are really wanting to work on non-physical energy versus trying to manifest something material. Okay, so the manifestation spell work can also be for non-physical, like I said. So if you're trying to heal something, manifest healing within your life, manifest more confidence, manifest like something internal, I would go towards the manifestation spell work. And the aura cleanse is very personal and intimate as well. It's not just a video that you download. We work together on the energy that you're trying to cleanse. So Reiki, you're trying to cleanse something out of your energetic field, out of your aura, a specific energy. Okay, we work within the chakras. Okay, so I wanted to leave those there too for the people that are wanting to work for the internal, you know, energies. Okay, but I'm really excited for this and how this will work. Did I explain how this would work? Yes, we have a conversation, we talk about our intentions, what we're trying to achieve, and then I go to town, and then
I will give you guys your homework. Okay.
And before we wrap up this intro, I do want to talk to you guys about my intuitive readings. My books are always open for you guys to book your tarot reading as well. You know, the tarot and the aura reading listing that's up on the Etsy are 60 minutes. I also have an emergency reading. Okay, so the emergency reading is a 24 response. Sometimes same day, but I allow myself 24 hours to get back to you with your answer. This is a one question, ADIE, I need help. What? Give me the answer. You know, this is an emergency. What's going to happen with this? How does this person feel? You know, something really quick. It is about 10 to 15 minutes long, and it's a 24-hour response. Okay, you get your answer within 24 hours, maybe even same day. Now I have the 2-for-1. Now you guys ate the 2-for-1 up this summer, and I am so grateful for it. I'm grateful that I'm able to be here and offer this service for you guys. Now it is limited. It will eventually go away, you guys, okay? So the 2-for-1 is basically a 60-minute tarot reading. You can have a super long reading about a specific topic or 2 juicy topics, okay? That's all I'm doing, 1 or 2, okay, topics. But eventually this will probably go bye-bye in 2025, so get it while it's still there. Now, if you made it this far, you're an OG, you're my A1, I love you, but I love you guys, okay? I'm not gonna hold you anymore. I know I've been, you know how I like to do, okay? Talk. But I love you guys. Remember, let's stay in alignment with our goals. Let me know down below, what are you currently working on right now? What is the energy that you want to step into, okay? What are you preparing for? What's going on? Let me know down below how you feeling, okay? And let's get into these videos. I love you guys. Hello, my beautiful lovelies. Welcome to your card selection. We're going to get into the next 24 hours. What will be the 24 hour? What will happen in the next 24 hours? What's coming in the next 24 hours? What can you expect? Ooh, I got some mixed cards. And Spirit's acting like, no, Spirit, I'm not going to do that. They want me to keep it in here, but I'm just like, Spirit, I don't like being messy. Got some mixed cards in here from a different deck. Okay. So we got 3 card selections to choose from for you guys, okay? Go ahead and zone in on the image that is most resonating with you, with your energy, with the current situation that you want to look into over the next 24 hours. Just zone in, resonate, and I'll meet you at your reading. Real quick, before we get into our reading, I do want to introduce you guys to my tarot deck called EARTHSEED Tarot that I am currently creating right now. I have just launched a Kickstarter to help fund this tarot project. So if you want to help support me as a person, as an artist, or if you guys just actually want this tarot deck for your own tarot collection, hit the link down below. I am raising money to fund this project. The money that is raised is going to go towards paying the models and getting this first project in motion. You guys, this is my baby. I have put my heart and soul into this project, and I would just really appreciate it if you guys could just support, even with a share. So hit the link if you guys want to do so. All right, reading number 1. Welcome to your reading. Let's find out what your next 24 hours is going to be like. Okay, so you picked this image here. Okay. So I feel like the next 24 hours might be a little bit emotional because we're looking at a pool here. I do feel like there's this energy that you have to go through this. There is like a little bit of like a situation that you might have to kind of dive into, spend some time in, that might trigger you. It might trigger you in an emotional way. But with this opening to the clouds and to the sun, it feels like you reach an opening, almost like an ending, but it's not like a true ending. Maybe there's an expansion. There's some freedom that you're able to kind of like open into towards the end, or there's a situation that was really emotionally triggering that comes to a resolve. It almost feels like there's an opening and there's a resolve here that happens. It does feel like, you know, it makes me feel like you have to go through this. You're meant to experience this, no matter what it is. It could be something that is very difficult to accept. It could be something that is triggering. It could be something that you're just like, no. There's also, I'm hearing like there's something, for some of you guys, this will be a very happy, either way, this is going to have like a happy ending in the next 24 hours. I feel like there is something emotional, but some of you guys, I'm also hearing like, no, like you're falling in love and it's scary for you.
Hello, my loves. I just wanted to pop in real quick, in case you wanted to skip the intro like a bean, and invite you over to the Etsy to check out some of the magic and new offerings that I have there. Okay, so my bookings are open. My intuitive readings are always open for bookings. The 2-for-1 is still available. You guys ate that up this summer, okay? It was a big hit this summer and fall. It is still available, but it will be going bye-bye in 2025. So snag a spot while you still can. I also want to talk to you guys about the one-on-one spell work that I have available. I am reopening my books to do one-on-one work with you guys. So these are people that are serious about working with me as a practitioner, serious about shifting energy within their life, as well as manifesting specific intentions this year. I also just dropped 6 pre-recorded spells for you guys on the Etsy. Okay, I am coming through for you guys this 2025. These are for the people that want to work just with their divine energy. Now, these spells are pre-recorded. When you purchase them, you can download a PDF that will come with a video link with written instructions and a video link showing you how to do the spell. It is very informative. This is great. Level 1, beginner friendly. Great for those that want to learn and that are not familiar, but also these are some powerful spells, y'all. Like, I'm not even joking. These are spells that I have used for years in my own personal practice, and I wanted to gift them to you guys this year. So check out the Etsy if you guys are interested. Let's get back to this video. I'm not gonna hold you no more. Let's get back to our juicy pick a card.
Or like something happens and you've been wanting this to happen, but it's also very emotionally triggering for you in a scary way, and it's traumatic. It's because of something traumatic that has happened in the past. So let's go on and pull some cards for you to see more of what's coming. But there's something emotional, something that you got to swim in, something that you dive into, that you get pushed into, and there's an opening. You see that there is going to end this, and it's going to end well. It's not going to, like, there's the clouds, which represents like dreams to me. There's sun that represents a cleansing energy, an opening, able to see the light, able to see the end of the tunnel, and also success. So either way, at the end of this 24 hours, you're going to be like, oh, I see why we had to go through that. I see why I needed to go through that. I see why I was triggered, you know? So let's see what else is coming in the next 24 hours. What's happening in the next 24 hours here. Okay, so the 4 of Swords is coming out for you. Let's get 2 more for the 24 hour spirit. We have the Ace of Wands coming out for you, and I'll show you guys the cards in a minute. And we have the 6 of Wands, exactly. Okay, so in the next 24 hours, reading number 1. There's an energy that makes you pause. It makes you contemplate. It makes you meditate.
you're being kind of like pushed, I feel like, to disconnect from something. It doesn't mean from a person. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to disconnect from, but it's like you're disconnecting for a bit to kind of like meditate, let things sink in, marinate, figure out something. And during this time, over this next 24 hours, I feel like you come to a conclusion of something. You're being slowed down, and maybe whatever that's slowing you down is bringing up some type of an emotional trigger to you, but it's meant to push you into this energy of the Four of Swords, where you're contemplating maybe what to do or how to deal with this situation. It's quieting you, it is an energy of feeling like, okay, let me just take a pause here. Let me rest. Let me figure out something here. Okay. Now the Ace of Wands is here to tell you that this is a yes. This is like a breakthrough. This is a portal of a new beginning here. And I feel like possibly there's an idea that comes to you over the next 24 hours that is the answer. That is the, like the answer to something that has been kind of like emotional for you. It's going to be different for all of you. It could involve money. It can involve a relationship. It can involve past trauma, a friendship. It can involve just like personal goals here, but this is necessarily happening so that you can have a new beginning. And you're doing the right thing over the next 24 hours, which is taking a break, resting, letting your mind marinate on the elements of the situation here. But I feel like it's like almost like I'm hearing a ding or like a light bulb or like a fire starts blazing up. And this is inspiration. This is an idea. This is passion. This is like seeing a way out, and actually a very quick way out is what I'm hearing here. So it's like, how I saw like this opening with the pool. It's like you have to swim through these emotions and you're doing it calmly. You're not allowing it to like push you into a point of stagnation where you're not thinking and you're numbing yourself or you're avoiding something. You're actually going into contemplation with the Four of Swords. Now the Six of Wands is here to tell you that there's going to be success here. Like this is a success story. Okay. So a lot of you guys might, like, I'm not getting a clear, because it might be different for everybody. I'm not getting like a clear situation, but all I know is that this is going to be emotionally triggering to you. But towards the end, there is this accomplishment. There's this success. There's this acknowledgement. This is getting your flowers, getting your reward. I feel like after the next 24 hours, near the end, there's a reward that comes in, or there will be a reward that comes from this idea that this answer will give you, what do I want to say? It's like this answer, you might be answering the phone, you might be answering an email, you might be getting communication here, and it's a yes. It's also, you could be getting a download that will lead to some type of success here. So I feel like this is all really internal for you. And it will be physical, but there's this like process that happens over the next 24 hours that is influenced by something very emotionally triggering for you, number one. Okay, so that's what I got for you. That is what's going to happen over the next 24 hours. I think you're going to be good regardless. Just trust the process of meditating on this. And I feel like within the 24 hours, you're going to know what to do. You're going to understand something's going to come in. There's going to be a window opening up for you to take a hold of, take advantage of. And a lot of you, it's going to be an idea. It's going to be a nudge towards something that will lead you towards having success, getting what you want, the best result that you want out of this situation. All right, number one. So let me know down below. Some of this energy already began to trickle in. Let me know down below. I am booking readings. Check out the description box if you want to book with me. My Etsy is linked down below where you can do so. I have a couple sales going on, so check it out, and I'll see you in the next reading. Peace.
Real quick, before we get into our reading, I do want to introduce you guys to my tarot deck called EARTHSEED Tarot that I am currently creating right now. I have just launched a Kickstarter to help fund this tarot project. So if you want to help support me as a person, as an artist, or if you guys just actually want this tarot deck for your own tarot collection, hit the link down below. I am raising money to fund this project. The money that is raised is going to go towards paying the models and getting this first project in motion. You guys, this is my baby. I have put my heart and soul into this project, and I would just really appreciate it if you guys could just support, even with a share. So hit the link if you guys want to do so. Hello, hello, reading number 2, welcome. Let's find out what your next 24 hours is going to be like. So with this picture that I'm looking at here, there is, what I'm hearing is that there's something making way. Okay, so there's a pathway that opens up. I think you're going to have a lot of growth in a certain area. I'm going to pull cards to see what growth is, what's happening here, but I do feel like there's this energy, like this fresh, like kind of new beginning, and it's almost like, okay, I'm ready to step out. I'm ready to, you know, start this. So I feel like a lot of you guys are starting new projects, new goals, new, just like new energy. There's a overgrowth of like, abundance within, possibly also externally, where you're able to go on this new beginning. I also feel like there's just like, there's this like fresh scent and this new, like, so there's just like, I feel like you're ready to, there's like a, you're able to breathe again. There's a lot of growth coming in. So let's see what's happening. Let's pull some cards. There's a lot of growth happening over the next 24 hours. We have the King of Swords. Let me get 2 more for you. Number 2. Yeah, there's like this new growth. There could be a lot of like, you guys are, there's like growth in health and wealth. I'm hearing health and wealth over the next.
Hello, my loves. I just wanted to pop in real quick, just real quick, in case you wanted to skip the intro like a bean, and invite you over to the Etsy to check out some of the magic and new offerings that I have there. Okay, so my bookings are open. My intuitive readings are always open for bookings. The 2-for-1 is still available. You guys ate that up this summer, okay? It was a big hit this summer and fall. It is still available, but it will be going bye-bye in 2025. So snag a spot while you still can. I also want to talk to you guys about the one-on-one spell work that I have available. I am reopening my books to do one-on-one work with you guys. So these are people that are serious about working with me as a practitioner, serious about shifting energy within their life, as well as manifesting specific intentions this year. I also just dropped 6 pre-recorded spells for you guys on the Etsy. Okay, I am coming through for you guys this 2025. These are for the people that want to work just with their divine energy. Now, these spells are pre-recorded. When you purchase them, you can download a PDF that will come with a video link with written instructions and a video link showing you how to do the spell. It is very informative. This is great. Level 1, beginner friendly. Great for those that want to learn and that are not familiar, but also these are some powerful spells, y'all. Like, I'm not even joking. These are spells that I have used for years in my own personal practice, and I wanted to gift them to you guys this year. So check out the Etsy if you guys are interested. Let's get back to this video. I'm not gonna hold you no more. Let's get back to our juicy pick a card.
Over the next 24 hours, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Exactly. It's exactly what I was feeling. Knight of Cups here. Okay. 2 of Cups on the back of the deck. Spirit wants to really bring that forward as well. 2 of Cups. So a lot of you guys, there's this energy of like 2 people being very happy with each other. Being very, very happy, feeling very deeply connected and seeing each other. So I feel like over the next 24 hours, a lot of your guys' relationships, like a particular relationship, whether that be a friendship or
a romantic relationship. It kind of like intensifies. There's some good energy there. You're spending some time with a person. And they could be expressing to you, especially with this Knight of Cups, they're expressing something to you. They could possibly be gifting you something, but it feels like a new beginning with this Ace of Pentacles. I feel like this person is coming forward and kind of expressing how they feel to you. The Knight of Cups is that knight in shining armor that comes in and kind of expresses themselves and, you know, confesses their love and kind of smooches up to you. So I do feel like you're probably going to be getting a lot of like, you know, communication in that area with a significant other or like a romantic interest, somebody reaching out and like wanting to connect with you more deeply. And that kind of happening very naturally and like kind of like, I don't know, I'm just seeing like these plants kind of like overtaking, like there's just like a lot of growth that possibly happens quickly. Okay, like it's almost like I'm seeing spring as well. I don't necessarily know when this video is going to come out, but there is like a spring energy that I'm feeling, and it almost feels like, you know, like in spring when it's like overnight you begin to see like, oh my God, there's so much green starting to pop up, you know, almost like spring transitioning into summer. I'm feeling like, okay, but more spring. It's like cool, fresh energy that I'm feeling. But now I do feel like there's something like, because that breath air that I was feeling in the beginning of this reading, and then feeling like, okay, I'm going to step out. I'm going to put myself out there. There might be you delivering some type of truth or somebody delivering some type of truth to you. Now, this truth brings in some type of abundance. Okay. This is you coming out and communicating. I think either way, you're communicating something else. You're communicating maybe something else to someone. That kind of came out channeled, but you are also communicating to someone as well. And they're communicating to you, and all of it is just truth. All of it is truth, no matter which way you want to go about it. And it makes you feel good. It makes you feel like you're growing. It makes you feel like you're like, even if you have to communicate, you know what? I don't feel that way. I don't necessarily like this. I want to do something else. Hey, let's break up. Like, even if that is what you're communicating and it's your truth and it's coming from a place of love, this is bringing you into a place of feeling more abundant, more open, and open to receive what you truly want in love, in money, like in wealth, like in an abundant way and like in a new way. So this is like you, possibly like, let me give you a scenario, like you wanting to go to the next level when it comes to your finances, you stepping out and communicating more, in a truthful way, you know, in a big truthful way. This is the King. And this is like knowing that you walk the talk. Okay. So this is like, you are very knowledgeable in this area, and this takes you to the next level. This brings in more finances, more money, you know, in love, you could be communicating how you feel, or somebody is communicating how they feel in a very big way. And with that, you gain something. You gain abundance in love. You gain a new beginning when it comes to love. So that's really what I'm feeling for you, number 2. It feels like, you know, somebody is walking the talk. Walk it like you talk it. I'm hearing that song. I forgot her name, the artist, but she's like, my mother told me to walk it like I talk it. So now I'm walking it like I talk it. Like, and so there's this energy of possibly your mother or somebody's mother is involved here, has told you to do something, to be yourself, to just do what you say you're going to do, you know? And it's almost like, hey, I'm hearing this one conversation that I had with someone where their mother, before they passed away, had said, like, you know, just go off and do that. I know you love to do that. That's what you should be doing. That's your truth. Live your truth. And it's almost like you want to step out and do that in a big way. And when you do that, it brings in more abundance for yourself. It actually brings in this opportunity that you want to grab at, you know, with both hands. And
you know, or it's like you really truly feel a certain way, so you communicate that to that person. Either way, somebody's communicating that to you. They're communicating how much they feel for you, okay? So it's kind of like one or the other, I feel. And some of you, very small select, it's going to be both, where, you know, you have this elevation in your career or finances, and also you're just spending some time with a loved one already, and it's like intense. It's a good energy over the next 24 hours. So let me know down below, is this energy already trickling into your life? Let me know down below. And you know I'm booking readings, so check out the Etsy. It's linked down below. I have a couple sales going on, so if you're interested, that's where you can book with me, and I'll see you in the next reading. Peace.
Real quick, before we get into our reading, I do want to introduce you guys to my tarot deck called EARTHSEED Tarot that I am currently creating right now. I have just launched a Kickstarter to help fund this tarot project. So if you want to help support me as a person, as an artist, or if you guys just actually want this tarot deck for your own tarot collection, hit the link down below. I am raising money to fund this project. The money that is raised is going to go towards paying the models and getting this first project in motion. You guys, this is my baby. I have put my heart and soul into this project, and I would just really appreciate it if you guys could just support, even with a share. So hit the link if you guys want to do so.
Hello, hello, number 3. Welcome to your reading. Let's jump in and see how your next 24 hours are going to be. Okay, so I feel like over the next 24 hours, you're going to feel a little bit discombobulated. I feel like you're leaving a space. I feel like you're leaving a space where you felt kind of weird within yourself, within your life. It's been, or feeling a little bit weird. I feel like there's this energy of possibly getting over a challenge, like overcoming challenges and obstacles. And it almost just feels almost like energetic. A lot of you, it's going to be just like energetic or mental, where it's just like there's this funk, you know, that you've been in this energy, and you've been feeling weird about yourself and about life or about people, or there's like this weird energy going on in your life. And I see that over the 24 hours, you kind of exit out of that, and you're just going to be like, well, that was weird. Like, why did I feel that way? Why did that happen? And this is more about a phase than just a day. It's like you kind of realize that you're no longer feeling this way anymore. You're no longer feeling it. You're realizing certain things. It's almost like, also I'm hearing like responsibility. So you're starting to look at things, and it possibly could have been like your mindset that has been like affecting you in this weird way. So it's like you could be feeling like, oh, is it evil eye? Is this why all these different things are happening to me? For a small selected few of you, it's because you're not owning up to what you've been feeling or doing. You know, it's almost like, well, did that really happen to you? Or is it because you didn't take responsibility, or you slipped and you did something? You can't really say that other people's energy is interfering if you're not showing up for yourself or for your life or for your goals in the way that you should. Okay, there's also that, but there's like this, it's a recognition. It's like, okay, well, I am just going, it's like a shift in mindset. And it's almost because you didn't want to take responsibility. You know, I'm going to say it's probably a little bit more than a small selective you. A lot of you guys were struggling with possibly just getting up on the bike and start going, you know, and it's just, you know, there could be other things that were triggering. I'm not saying that there's nothing here, you know, that was making you feel this way, but all you really needed to do is walk out of this energy and start anew. And there's this energy with these 24 hours is like new energy here. So I feel like for you, it's like, well, I'm just going to like get out of here. I'm just going to take a hold of my life. I'm going to take a hold of like responsibility, hold myself accountable to something here, and things begin to change. I feel like over the next 24 hours, you're taking responsibility, you're taking accountability We have the devil coming out for you.
Hello, my loves. I just wanted to pop in real quick, just real quick, in case you wanted to skip the intro like a fiend and invite you over to the Etsy to check out some of the magic and new offerings that I have there. Okay, so my bookings are open. My intuitive readings are always open for bookings. The 2-for-1 is still available. You guys ate that up this summer, okay? It was a big hit this summer and fall. It is still available, but it will be going bye-bye in 2025. So snag a spot while you still can. I also want to talk to you guys about the one-on-one spell work that I have available. I am reopening my books to do one-on-one work with you guys. So these are people that are serious about working with me as a practitioner, serious about shifting energy within their life, as well as manifesting specific intentions this year. I also just dropped 6 pre-recorded spells for you guys on the Etsy. Okay, I am coming through for you guys this 2025. These are for the people that want to work just with their divine energy. Now, these spells are pre-recorded. When you purchase them, you can download a PDF that will come with a video link with written instructions and a video link showing you how to do the spell. It is very informative. This is great. Level 1, beginner friendly. Great for those that want to learn and that are not familiar, but also these are some powerful spells, y'all. Like, I'm not even joking. These are spells that I have used for years in my own personal practice, and I wanted to gift them to you guys this year. So check out the Etsy if you guys are interested. Let's get back to this video. I'm not gonna hold you no more. Let's get back to our juicy pick a card.
Out for you, we have the 5 of Wands and we have the Lovers. So I really do feel, and there's the Death card there. So there is a change. I feel like you could have been feeling like stuck or trapped in something, and you might have been giving a lot of so I'm going to use some scenarios here. It's like, oh, the reason why, this happened to me was because, the bus lady didn't show up. Like I got to work late, and I've been getting to work late because the bus lady is always 3 minutes late. And it's like, no matter what, even though that this lady is going to be 3 minutes late, you don't leave like 10 minutes earlier to catch an earlier bus. So it's like you're taking responsibility because you want to show up on time. So there's this energy of time management as well. That's just a scenario. It doesn't have to be completely that situation. It could be like, you know what? This happened to me with these people, and like I just feel like it's their energy. This is why I can't get out of this funk. But really it's like you're focusing on the past, and if you could just focus, and I know that's easier said than done, okay, and it is a process, but there's this energy of like taking responsibility and realizing that the devil doesn't have a hold of you, that you have more control here over yourself, over your life, than this outside influence, which is what the devil is sometimes. And so it talks about toxic patterns. There could be a situation that you're detaching from that is like full of drama, full of like, it's almost like, whoa, I really wanted this to happen. I really wanted to experience this, but I can't experience this because this person is this way and they can't see it my way. And so you stay there and you fight, or you don't start what you want to do, or you don't go out and experience. It's almost like, oh, I really wanted to go and do this, but I couldn't do it because this person didn't want to do it on this day, or they weren't ready, or they're not like able to do it right now. And so I guess I just can't do it. It's almost like just go and do it. You know what I mean? Like take accountability, take responsibility of what you want to experience. There's this feeling with these 24-hour readings of like a shift in perspective and in mindset. And I feel like for you, you're detaching from somebody, from something, and in your mind, you kind of contributed to the stagnation
the like the non-development of your life because of this situation, but it's really you just taking accountability, like needing to just go and do what you need to do, or break away from what you know you need to break away from. And you know, yeah. And so with the Lovers, I do feel like towards the end of the 24 hours, you kind of have this change in values in your choices. You're making a big choice here. You know, it might not be exactly how you want it to be or how you thought it to be, but I feel like there's this energy of like, because there's this energy of like kind of depending on other people. You know, the devil is about codependency. And so I feel like over the next 24 hours, you disconnect and you kind of go independent. You kind of like go independent, or you also just kind of find your, I want to say group, or you find your person, you find your people, you kind of surround yourself, you kind of eliminate yourself from a group or from a situation, and you realize that's what you needed to do in order to go and do what you needed to do. A lot of your situations of stagnancy and, you know, falling into like bad habits, whether that be with food or substance or procrastination or whatever it is, it's because of who you're surrounding yourself with. They're not on the same page, and you want to be like, oh, it's because of that. Well, why are you hanging out with them? Why are you focusing on them? Why are you thinking of them? Why are you blaming them? Take accountability of your life. I don't know. This is your guides coming out, number 3. I do feel like you're in a really weird energy, but the exit, the key to getting out of this weird energy is just breaking away, like disconnecting from the chaos and making the choice that is ultimately in alignment with what you want to create for yourself. Just making that choice. Just choose to do it. I'm seeing Will Smith. I don't know, some of you guys will know that video of Will Smith is like, just decide what you want to do and do it. I also saw this video the other day where it's like this girl was saying like, you know, waking up and being who you want to be is not faking it to make it. It's actually just doing, like choosing to be that person. And at first, yes, when you choose to be that person, to do those things that you've been wanting to do, it does feel like a discord. It does feel like a discombobulation, and that might be the weird energy that I'm feeling. But eventually you kind of adapt and you fall and you mold into that version, that energy that you want to embody. And it's not faking it to make it. If you say, you know what, I want to be a person that eats healthy, and I'm going to go out and I'm going to get all this stuff, you know, and I'm going to eat healthy. I'm going to make smoothies and I'm going to go and do yoga or whatever the hell. And you get up and do it. Sometimes you feel like a fraud because it's so much different than the other energy that you were just in, but that doesn't mean you're a fraud. It just means that you're stepping into the energy fully because this is what you want. And with the devil, it does take patience. It does take consistently breaking away from those certain habits. So this could be anything. Like, it could even be like, you know, I have this small business and I just want to throw myself into it, and I'm going to wake up and I'm going to treat it like it's a 9 to 5. And that takes consistency. That takes, you know, it takes determination and consistency, because you might wake up and you might not have any orders to fulfill. You might not have anything, but what do you do then? Do you just give, you know, like, it's like that. That's the energy that I'm feeling. So I feel like you are stepping into who you want to be. It is aligned with your morals and your values and, you know, who you are at a core. That's what the Lovers kind of means to me when we go into values and morals. It's like who you are as a core. You know, like you really have figured out who you are, and maybe you are struggling with breaking away from certain things, number 3. But I feel like over the next 24 hours, you begin to kind of step into that new energy, and it feels fresh. Because beyond all this weird shit that I'm seeing, like in this image, the image that you chose, there's like this clear kind of desert
energy, and there's like this mountain in the back, which I feel like this is like a huge obstacle for you, is breaking away from these habits, from this old version of yourself. And I see you kind of, and it could be just who you're surrounding yourself with. You're choosing to be different. You're choosing to kind of go in a different direction, and to break away over the next 24 hours. And I applaud you, because it's not easy. It's not easy taking that first step. It's not easy, like, overcoming that. I feel like a lot of you guys also, that energy of like imposter syndrome or faking it. I'm just like a fake, like, this is not what I'm really about. That can be an obstacle. That's why some people really do fall off, because it's like, you can get into like, spirituality, right? And then you're with these other people that are, into spirituality, but it's almost like an influence, because the devil is an influence, right? So let's not take spirituality, but let's just take, like, you're trying to eat healthy, right? You're trying to eat healthy, but you're around people that eat like crap. That could be an obstacle, like just choosing to be who you want to be and not to avert back to someone that you don't want to be, so you got to see that when you're that person that you don't want to be, that's actually faking it. You're being fake, you're being fake, and you're being influenced by people that you're no longer aligned with. So let me know down below, number 3, is this already trickling into your life right now? Are you starting to feel it? I feel like you're at this point of actually stepping into who you want to be. Let me know down below. And you know that I'm booking readings, so if you want to go deeper, check out the description box. My Etsy is linked down below. I have a couple sales going on, so hit it up if you're interested. That's where you can book with me, and I'll see you in the next reading. Peace.